Hello, everybody, and welcome back into another edition of Varsity Weekly on the Varsity Sports Show. I'm Anthony Remedios, bringing you the highlights of our coverage from this past week. First up, we'll go to Saguaro High School, where the third-place SaberCats took on Liberty Friday night. Our own Elia Harriet spoke to the coaches before the game and was on the call with Vince Delisio.
I'm here with Coach Jason Mons of the Saguaro SaberCats. Coach, another big, fun game tonight. What did you guys work on in practice this week to prepare for Liberty?
Yeah, it's honestly, it's just execution, and it's when the adversity swings or the momentum swings, we've got to do a better job of just playing our game and not trying to force things, not panicking, not getting outside of what we do. So it felt like when we do what we do, we've had a lot of success this year. And so we just have to trust in that. We have to know that when you play good teams like this, they're going to make plays. There are going to be ebbs and flows to the game. And we just have to stay calm, stay disciplined, stay together, and play Saguaro football for 4 quarters.
And then obviously Liberty has scored a lot of points this season. What is going to be the key defensively to stop that? Well,
just like any other team, we've got to align. They do a lot of stuff formationally with unbalanced. They do a lot of play action. They run the ball well. So if you get undisciplined eyes at the third level, they'll take some shots downfield and they've hit some big explosive plays. They've done it very efficiently. So we just have to be disciplined. We have to be disciplined with getting lined up. We have to be disciplined with our keys, with our eyes. Can't get caught staring in the backfield. And we got to communicate. We have to do a really good job of communicating and calling out some of their unbalanced formations, some of their tackle eligible stuff that they do. So they do a good job. They have a good offensive system they use, but I think it's similar to some of the stuff we do. I think our defense is prepared for it, so now we just got to show up and execute.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck. I'm here with Coach Thomas of the Liberty Lions. Coach, big matchup tonight. What did the team work on in practice this week to prepare for Saguaro?
Yeah, just trying to play as physical and as clean as possible. They're a really good team, and we're going to play really well tonight.
And what is going to be the key tonight to win?
Just win the turnover battle, run the football, and then when we get a chance to make big plays, we got to make them.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck tonight. Running right now.
2-by-2 set for the Lions. Bruzon back to pass. Bruzon looks over the top, finds a receiver in the middle, all alone, going and scoring. Number 17, Jacqua Anderson for the Lions touchdown.
Wow, what a turn of events right there. It looked like the SaberCats might have gotten a stop, on that first down, and then Bruzon just does a great job finding a receiver for that touchdown.
Dampier and Matthews. Whitaker in the ball game for the SaberCats. Dampier looks to Whitaker, finds him wide open for a touchdown.
They're sleeping on Whitaker tonight. He does a great job just trying to stay consistent and just gets a touchdown. He's wide open once again.
Whitaker with the comeback. All alone in the end zone. Comes up big. On third down, Bruzon over the top once again, pass complete, Lions touchdown.
Wow, what a throw again by Bruzon. And the Lions take the lead here.
2-by-2 set. Bruzon back to pass, evading defenders. Brought down, the ball squirts out, it's recovered, the ball is recovered, SaberCat football. Mikey Preston with the play of his life tonight.
I think the crowd's back into this one.
I think they are as well. Wow.
Maybe that's the boost the SaberCats need offensively. Just a big play by Preston right there.
Preston with the monster recovery for his team. Dampier on the keeper, pushes his way through, and he's in for a SaberCat touchdown. Not a moment too soon. 2 yards in a cloud of dust. Devin Dampier puts the team on his back once again and scores.
He's just going to do what he does best, and he just uses his strength. He's just so strong, and he just wills his way into the end zone once again, just willing himself for his team.
Thanks, Elia and Vince. Lions defeated the SaberCats 26-17. The SaberCats will play Desert Edge at home this Friday at 7 p.m. But the AIA isn't the only football in the Valley this fall. The Arizona State Sun Devils are now entering the third week of Pac-12 play. but it hasn't been the smoothest sail for the program off the field, as Herm Edwards relinquished his duties as head coach on September 18th, and running backs coach Sean Aguano was appointed as the team's interim head coach. Varsity Show reporter Noelle Blumel is here to tell us more about the response to the change in leadership.
Let's go! All right, that's the second team. Here's the third stringers. Let's go, third.
The 942 crew did not disappoint at Arizona State's football game last Saturday. The 942 crew is a passionate group of ASU student sports fans who work to improve student game experience and raise student attendance at all Sun Devil athletic events. The crew made sure to publicize attendance for this game, but specifically and especially coordinating a similar theme amongst all fans.
Please keep jumping. It's a great shot.
They sent out this tweet appointing Sun Devil Nation to wear black to the Devils game on September 24th.
This blackout theme comes exactly a week after Herm Edwards was relinquished of his former role as head coach, and fans are coming together more than ever in the new Sean Aguano era.
Aguano was previously the running back coach for the Devils for 4 consecutive years. And despite the unanticipated timing of the program's mid-season changes, fans are seemingly positive about the future of the Sun Devils season.
Well, I love hot moms, but the blackout I think is it's a symbolic to the new era, dawn of a new day, new coach. Student section as a whole is united. We are here to stand.
Sun Devil Nation was not alone in wearing black as the band, spirit squad, and actual team matched along. This ties in with Aguano's theme and coaching strategy centered around the importance of family. Ohana, as he calls it. And we saw this within the first appearance of the team as Aguano stepped out, linking arms with his players as the whole team ran out together. This game not only marked the beginning of Aguano's reign as interim head coach, but also the Devils' Pac-12 conference opener against the University of Utah. Who are the defending conference champions. But despite all odds against them, the Sun Devils use this as an opportunity to change the narrative about them by coming together and depending on the togetherness and passion that sports bring.
It's important to give that excitement, that hype to get the team going. You know, when they're down by 14 points, you know, having that student section, that awesome student section, the rest of the fans all cheering them on, hopefully that gets them pumped up and maybe it gives them that little bit extra that pushes them to that next level.
The game did not end in favor of the Devils as Utah's offense was near unstoppable. But one thing that did not stop was the support from fans. The Devils return home to Sun Devil Stadium for their second home game under Sean Aguano on October 8th against the University of Washington at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Great story, Noel. The Sun Devils will return home after their 42-25 loss to number 6 USC on Saturday. The team returns to Sun Devil Stadium on a 4-game losing streak and a 1-4 record as they prepare to take on the number 20 Washington Huskies. The Huskies come to town after their first loss of the season to UCLA, 40-32 on Friday. We're going to take a short break here, but when we come back, we'll take a look at high school football from some other parts of the state. You are watching Varsity Weekly on the Varsity Sports Show. We'll be back in just a moment.
Founder-level sponsors, the Kristen Graziano Group with HomeSmart Elite, are proud to be Saguaro alumni, community advocates, and your hometown realtors. The Kristen Graziano Group is ranked in the top 1.5% of real estate teams nationally, and your top-selling team right here in SaberCat territory. The Kristen Graziano Group can currently be seen on the Emmy-nominated TV show Selling the Valley of the Sun. When you're ready to buy, sell, or want to know the value of your home, reach out to the group that knows the neighborhood, the Kristen Graziano Group. Hey guys, Vince here to talk about Angel Dentistry. It's where my wife and I have gone for over 10 years, and we trust them with our routine and extensive dental care because they care. Dr. Amber Angel is an Arizona native, born in the town of Miami, and has been practicing in the Valley over 20 years. For general to comprehensive dental services, call 602-788-2008. Located off of Cave Creek Road just north of the 101 in North Phoenix. Angel Dentistry, proud supporters of our young people and proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show. Thank you for listening to the Varsity Sports Show, where our mission is to empower education and enable dreams, creating an unmatched platform to showcase talent both in front of and behind the microphone in radio, television, podcast, and live streaming. The Varsity Sports Show, still your home for youth, high school, college, and you in Arizona and beyond.
Anthony Remedios here, bringing you back into Varsity Weekly on the Varsity Sports Show. And once again, thank you to all our sponsors who make our programming possible. When you think of Flagstaff, you probably think of skiing and winter sports. Maybe you'll think of the Grand Canyon. But it's not just that. Right now, Kira Robertson is going to give us a preview of the Flagstaff High versus Marco Denisa for this week's edition of the Future Stars Report.
My name is Kira Robertson, and I'm the new Northern Arizona correspondent for Varsity Weekly. This week, Flagstaff High School varsity football will be heading down to the Valley to take on Marcus Deniza. The Eagles are 1-2 on the season and are looking to be 2-2 by the end of this week. Last week, Flag High had a bye week, really helping them prepare for this upcoming game. The Eagles are looking to beat the Padres as they are 4-0, and it would be their first loss of the season. 2 weeks ago, the Eagles had won in a blowout match against Rio Rico, consisting of a score of 59-12. The Eagles had amazing plays, both offensively and defensively. The Eagles also broke several records in Flag High history. This includes freshman quarterback Chase Brown and senior wide receiver Jake Weidinger. There are also many other standout players, including Holden Senna, Tyler McGill, and Wyatt Ramsgate. The Eagles have a bright season ahead and are hopefully breaking some more records. Stay tuned.
Chris Scott of RE/MAX is Central Oregon's best realtor for anyone thinking of a vacation home or relocation. He's our very own born and raised Venetian who moved his family to Central Oregon nearly 15 years ago. Contact Chris if you're thinking of exploring beautiful Central Oregon. It truly is living at its best. 541-999-5614. Proud partner of the Varsity Sports Shows, it's Dylan.
Hey guys, it's Noelle Blumel, and I'm super excited to be a part of the Varsity Sports Show team. Since being an athlete my whole life and a former collegiate volleyball player, I value the many benefits that sports bring. Whether it's on the court or field, I'm grateful to have this opportunity to tell your stories and further my pursuit in becoming a sideline reporter. You can catch me on Sundays as one of the Varsity Weekly anchors or calling some games as a color analyst this fall. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you later on the field.
In 2019, the JV Sports Show podcast began with the idea of spotlighting young people in our community. In time, that podcast evolved into radio, television, and live stream, and through that evolution, new ideas have enhanced delivery, giving a stage to students both in front of and behind the microphone in Arizona and beyond. Thank you for supporting the Varsity Sports Show, now the Varsity Media Foundation, a 501c3 educational organization.
That was Kira Robertson reporting from Flagstaff, Arizona. And now we're going to take you down to Tucson, where Sam Gilman has the highlights from Catalina Hills versus Tucson High.
Good evening, high school football fans. This is Sam Gilman reporting for Varsity Weekly. The Catalina Foothills Falcons hosted the Tucson High Badgers, in which the Falcons defeated the Badgers 34-14.
This reception from Foothills' Samuel Delgado led to a 10-yard receiving touchdown by senior tight end Tyler Tellum. The Falcons were really racking up the receiving yards in the first half, with completions from both Kincaid Bergthold and star wide receiver Cole Revis, as Foothills was leading 28-0 in the first half. A 10-yard rush from Foothills' starting quarterback Troy Sanders led to about a 15-yard receiving touchdown by Bergthold with a single minute left in the first half of the game. The first touchdown for the Badgers was scored on their first drive to start the second half. Senior wide receiver Dominic Cano, freshman running back Noah Chanez, and junior running back Prince Mugisha were able to set up freshman wide receiver Jonathan Diaz for an easy touchdown pass right next to the pylon as the Badgers put up their first 6 points on the scoreboard. As the game came to a close, both the Falcons and the Badgers both exchanged touchdowns in the fourth quarter. Cole Revis of Foothills had an easy pop-up touchdown pass as his defender was no match for him. On the other side, the Badgers didn't give up as they scored a touchdown of their own. Wide receiver Joseph Romero caught a long ball to put his team in position to score. Mugisha ran about 10 yards to put the Badgers on the 1-yard line for his teammate Cano to run in for the touchdown.
Make sure to catch both teams back in action next week as Catalina Foothills takes on Canyon del Oro and Tucson High takes on Sunnyside. This has been Sam Gilman, Varsity Weekly.
Thank you, Sam. It's always fun hearing about high school football from outside the Valley, and we wish all the athletes the best of luck entering week 6 of the high school season. That's all the time we have for today, folks. We thank you so much for tuning in to Varsity Weekly on the Varsity Sports Show. For all our reporters and crew, I'm Anthony Remedios, and we'll see you next time.